Good morning, everyone. This is Tony from her Homestead Skills, and today I would like to discuss what I've been hearing a number of people tell me, and that is that there is also a seed shortage. So what I'm planning to do is go get out and about, since I like to do that, and do a reconnaissance to the stores that normally would sell seeds. Now, nurseries, there's none very close to me at this point, so that is probably out of the question. So the other places where I know you can get seeds would be the Walmart, Canadian Tire, and grocery store chains are selling seeds this time of year. Now, certainly don't have the variety. I know that before the current or the nursery that was close by shut down, they had hundreds and hundreds of different varieties, but that was about 2 years ago. I mean, they had a whole room allocated to just seed packets. Now, I don't know what happened to that, whether they were just sold off or if they've packed them on. You know, the seeds are only viable for so long, so they had to have done something with them. I understand that that nursery is not shutting down, but moving far, far away, and whether or not they have opened up, and I don't know where the new location is anyway. So that one is out. So at this point, and I've never ordered seeds online. I don't know, it seems to me that a lot of people do that. And there certainly are places to order seeds online. I tend to save seeds from year to year. Like, I bought English peas, and they were so awesome, but pretty easy to save the seeds from English peas. All I let them do is dry out on the vine, and when they were fully dry, you know, that's at the end of the season. You just leave some of the fruit on the vines, let them dry, and then you can take the seeds and save them for next year. I do that with beans as well. Like the bean variety that I grow, I like the climbing, the indeterminate rather than the bush variety. And it's one particular variety that I've always liked, and I've saved the seed year in, year out. And so I've never been short of bean seeds. I do the same thing with tomatoes. I've never been short of tomato seeds. I picked up this lovely grape tomato seed from my mother years and years ago. I have no idea what brand it is, but everyone loves this little grape tomato. So I saved the seed and therefore never purchased that. So are you experiencing seed shortages? And what are you doing about it? Anyway, I'm off to the shops to see what I can find. See you soon. Okay, so I've arrived at my first stop, and as you can see from this first picture, that is, and that one there, that is a display that is somewhat diminished in stock, but they still seem to have more than ample stock. I've only taken pictures here, I didn't take any videos, and the product line they seem to carry is Burpee, and I've seen that product here in the past, and yeah, I did buy a couple of packets of seeds myself. So that was stop number one. Okay, my second stop was at my local Walmart, the one that's closest to me, and they had a fair selection of products as well. The Mackenzie brand, and Mackenzie seems to be a firm that is located in Manitoba, Canada. So we do seem to see a lot of Mackenzie seeds in Canada, and yeah, certainly had a fair display of quite a lot of products. Now, I've looked up Mackenzie on the internet, and they sell just non-GMO products. So that's also something in their favor. They also seem to have an organic line of products as well. So once again, picked up a few seeds from my visit to Walmart as well. And this is not to diminish what anybody else sees. This is just, I've been told that there are shortages of seeds by a number of people. So far, I have not found that to be the case. There seems to be plenty of seeds of all different types, whether you're looking for vegetables, herbs, or flowers and that. You know, I didn't really spend much time looking at the flowers, but definitely more interested in the vegetables, and there seemed to be more than enough selection of just about anything you might want. Now, specialty products, maybe not. These are pretty much just the standard things that most people would purchase, and that's why you find them on store shelves. I think specialty products, you still probably have to order online. Okay. And my last stop of the day was the Canadian Tire location that is a superstore, and as much as they had large quantities of canning supplies, they also had the largest quantity of seeds available, racks and racks of it. Now, the first rack that we run into are seeds with the Italian flag on them, and I have no idea whether these seeds actually come from Italy or they're packaged specifically for Italians. I didn't take that close a look at them, but they are, I know that they are both in the Italian language and in the English language, so perhaps they're just marketed to the older generation. And of course the Mackenzie seeds, once again, Canadian product, so you're going to see a lot of Mackenzie seeds just about everywhere in Canada. And once again, quite a fair supply of just about anything. I think I see a fairly unusual lettuce that I pick up and look at for a minute. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. They also seem to carry a product called So Easy, and they have a little window at the bottom where you could see the seeds. Now those are all coated seeds, so I'm not necessarily a fan of seeds that have been coated. There's nothing wrong with them. They're supposed to make them easier to handle, easier to work with, but to me it's I don't really care. I don't really need to have something that's easy to handle. But yeah, very pretty, and they're pretty colored, and they all look about the same, same size, just different colors for each one, as you can see. Once again, it's just a marketing thing, I think, just for people who might have difficulty handling very small seeds. Okay. Now, once again, as you can see, they just seem to have row after row of Mackenzie seeds especially. And there's another Italian type packaging. Seems to be something that they do carry or market to the Italians in the neighborhood. And there's a fairly new product line of seeds that I've never seen before, coming up in just a minute. Here are more of these ones that are specifically targeted to the Italian community. And I'm sorry if the camera's a bit shaky, but we can stop and slow it down. Now here is something else that is new, Seeds of Change. I don't know who they are. New brand, I've never seen them before. And I took a quick peek at them. As I say, it's a fairly new brand, don't know who makes them, and I didn't buy any of these today. I'd probably rather do some research before I were to buy those, and have no idea what they are, whether they're really good or they're not. And as you can see, there's a few pockets of seeds that have been sold out. And there's another row after row of these Mackenzie seeds, all kinds of them. So the Canadian Tire definitely had a very large display of product. And as I said, this is not to diminish anybody else's perspective or what happens in their neighborhood, because I have no idea. We're all different. Things are different everywhere you turn. I'm finding in the US there's still people with no canning supplies whatsoever, whereas here in Canada we don't seem to have an issue finding Canada's canning supplies now. So everyone's situation is different. This is what I have found. And that's it. So, this is Tony from her Homestead Skills. I hope you have enjoyed this little video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.